Roel on the red team, Safester on the blue team. And yeah, coming into FaithSolo, not actually a map I'm very familiar with, funnily enough. It's probably the only map in Division 2 that I don't know too well, so my commentary may not be the best for this. But Safester actually taking a early lead slightly here. But struggling with that lift jump a little bit, giving Roel a lead here. Both players landing in the water. It looked like Safe made that shot a little bit late there, but did make it no problem. Roel still with his slight lead. And yeah, Safester really only just behind at the moment. Both players making the drop and shoot. Roel looking really comfortable at the moment. I believe he's approaching the last room of the map now, or the second to last room, I guess. And oh, he missed that second button there, which is gonna give Safe a chance to catch up here. Roel has made it through. Safe is redoing that room now as well. And yeah, Roel into the flag room now. Lots of button shots to be done. Grabbing the blue flag and making the first cap. Oh dear, Safe, yeah, struggling. Oh, Roel taking a death there, which will give Safe a chance to come back, but he's still making his way through this flag room. Eventually grabs and caps to equalise 1-1. 30-40 second lead now on Safe. But Safe is doing well. He hasn't taken a death, and you know, he'll keep the pressure on Roel here. Oh dear, a death there from Roel again. Different place this time, dying again in the spawn room. Safe again in this flag room. He's just not quite making these shots first time, which is, you know, giving Roel a comfortable cushion to make mistakes. And now capping it out 2-2. Oh, first death from Safe. We will probably see the 3-2 win for Roel at this point, unless something dreadful happens to him. Another death there from Safe. This is probably going to be GG to Roel on the first map at least. Hits the last two shots, and he will cap this out for 3-2. As we jump into the second map, it is BT-LostTemple. And BT-LostTemple is actually one that I can probably provide some actual commentary on, because I do know this map alongside pretty much all the others in Division 2. And it's a pretty old school map in terms of clan-based competitions, at least, which is probably why Safe has picked it. He'll be very familiar with it. Pretty much put them neck and neck at this point. Safe again missing another shot, as we saw plenty of times on FaithSolo, which is giving Roel that ever so slight lead right now. Safe coming up to that section as well now. Ooh, misses the lift jump, but he doesn't die, which is a blessing for him, because dying at this point in the map is never a nice thing. It's quite a long map. And so Safe, yeah, really far behind at this point, but fortunate not to make the death there. Roel doesn't know, of course, so he'll be charging his way through the map, and Safe making the lift jump this time. Assuming he doesn't fall down the side here, which we've seen players do as well, Roel is going to take this first cap 1-0. Just not very stable in a sense. He's taking a lot of attempts to make it through a room, but at least he's not dying that frequently, which is always putting some sort of pressure on his opponent. But on a map like, ooh, taking a death there now, Safe, missing the button, as Roel comes to make his second cap. Safe arriving in the flag room. Needs to make sure he doesn't fall down here, get that cap on the board. As he does. That was a complete brain fart right there from Roel. Very lucky that he didn't do something like that in a more urgently or crucial room, but he will cap this out. Okay, so we've got Addicted versus PERN. Oh, both players falling right at the beginning there. Switch the colours around here, there we go. So yeah, seeing LostTemple for a second time today so far, and PERN taking an interesting route actually.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Yeah. Alternative strats from our Frenchman.
Addicted dying there at the spikes there.
So we do have PERN coming up to the lift jump. Addicted not too far behind actually at this point, and makes the lift jump.
He makes it, yeah. Okay. Once he got through once, he seemed way more confident. I don't know if he's not been practicing much or...
Well, knowing PERN, I imagine he's probably been practicing quite a lot. PERN was one of our later sign-ups to the competition actually. He joined after the sign-ups had officially closed, but we needed a couple more people. And as far as I know, ever since he did sign up, he's been practicing hard. So he's very passionate about this game, is PERN. The rooms before the flag, they do cost you quite a bit of time if you fail them. So it can kind of make or break it.
But it's given PERN quite a lead actually.
Yeah, Addicted making his first cap. Yeah,
still has a chance.
And PERN is struggling. He struggled with that lift jump in the on his first one as well to hit the button there. He does eventually make it after a few attempts. And he's got a really interesting, weird technique.
He shoots the green light first. That's weird.
Yeah, I guess it's because he doesn't want to miss it as the lift goes up.
But you can even just hit it when you're going to the lift. It's no problem.
Yeah,
the trigger's really big, so.
Don't question his methods, Mike, please. This is PERN.
Yeah, but that's also what I noticed in his game against Hugo. He lines everything up like textbook. Does it the same way every single time. So.
Yeah. And yeah, 2-2 on caps, and I think Addicted's made a bit of time up on PERN. He was 30 seconds behind. But that 13 seconds is not going to be enough for Addicted, so he's going to have to hope for a few more mistakes here from PERN in order to make this comeback. PERN missing the dodge to the mover above the lava, and he took ages to line it up, and I think he either didn't dodge long enough or he waited too long and it went in as Addicted comes up into the flag room. And this should be no problem for him. Yeah, 3-2.
Good reason for it to be in the playoff round of 16.
Yeah, and it comes with a number of like shortcuts that you can do as well. Oh, PERN taking the first F at the difficult dodge and shoot already. We do see that obstacle killing players fairly frequently, making it the second time now. The Division 1 map, what's the new map called? Indifferent? Has a kind of... Ooh, Addicted! I don't know if you caught that, Huback.
No, I didn't. I was watching PERN.
He just jumped onto this platform that PERN's jumping onto now and missed it. He just fell into the abyss.
Oh. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but he does have way more speed than PERN. Like,
yeah.
He's
overtaking already.
Ah, yeah, because PERN must have missed the timing of this door.
And he's gonna miss it again. PERN is struggling to swim onto this platform here, so he can't make the dodge, and therefore he won't make the cross run time. So it's huge time loss from PERN here, and failing again. He's gonna go for it, is he? No, he can't make it. 3 times in this water room. And it's weird, PERN, I'm just watching him swim into this platform, but he cannot, he just can't get on top of it. Okay, here we go, jumps, yeah, jumping.
Okay, finally makes it.
makes it on the 4th attempt. Meanwhile, Addicted is basically through the entire map. And,
well, Addicted making his first cap under 2 minutes.
he was holding walk on some of the obstacles and it will bug out on the spec. But he does make it and he will cap this to make 1-1. And something interesting I'm seeing from Addicted, he's died a couple of times since he made the first cap, and PERN making an early death there. But one of his deaths was at the box room. So missing the shot there.
He
Addicted.
missed the shot.
Both players dying actually, so they're neck and neck with 1 cap each at this point. But yeah, so there's a section coming up. It's about 30 seconds into the map where you drop on down into the water where there are boxes moving underneath, and you can wait a little bit of time for a box to appear and then drop down, and you know that you won't get hit. But Addicted is just YOLOing that obstacle. He's just jumping straight down into it, and he died on one of the boxes. Yeah, I think so, and PERN just YOLO'd it as well, what the hell. Addicted has died at that obstacle 3 times in this match so far.
Ooh, PERN almost died there.
Capped this first, to be honest. Yeah, hits the shot before PERN, and he will get this second cap in just before PERN. And yeah, neck and neck. These players are going to be really, really feeling the pressure, capping literally at the same time.
30-second difference in cap time. So.
Yeah, and PERN taking yet another death. 4 deaths from PERN and 5 from Addicted so far. PERN did manage to make a 2:30 on his second run, but it's not going to be enough for him. Yeah, I mean, so look, he's going to dodge straight down here.
Oh,
you know, it's just bonkers.
That was a matter of a second.
Yeah, it's such an unusual decision when you're in the lead in a cup match, but you know, this guy's just like, fuck it, yo.
Isn't Addicted like PERN's Padawan or something?
What?
I think when they found out that they were gonna play each other, Addicted said something about PERN's been teaching him all the tricks or something like that.
Well, it's certainly possible. Let me refer to my spreadsheet here. Addicted is from France, as is PERN, so I guess some of my lack of player knowledge is showing here, but perhaps they're both I4G, I4 Games veterans. Yeah.
But if he is the Padawan, it's quite weird that he's such a rusher compared to PERN.
PERN's never been a rusher player. Like he's oh my goodness!
Addicted fell into the slime. It was like the normal bug where you hit the walk button. It didn't work or something.
And PERN has an interesting approach here actually. He jumps onto this thing, front flips.
He knows he has all day to do this.
Yeah, he's gonna wait for it to come out, get a good angle. He's just chilling.
Spent literally 3 seconds on doing a front dodge.
Yeah, to quote Super.
Oh, he almost didn't make that either.
To quote Super, he has a smoke of his cigar, and eventually decides that he wants to cap the map. Here we go, the deciding map now for PERN versus Addicted. Both these players losing their own map picks. PERN picking LostTemple, losing that to a late death on his 3rd run, and Addicted losing ConcreteFactory in a very similar fashion actually, dying right near the end on his last run. So both these players pretty much evenly skilled, I would say, but we've got PERN missing the dodge there, giving Addicted a really good lead now, and I think we have a match of Russia versus Slow and Steady.
Where you have to, like, I don't know how to explain it. Whoa, he died there.
Yeah.
That's an easy lift dodge though.
Yeah, probably one of the easier rooms in the map actually, and Addicted taking a very late death there. But yeah, I think you're right, Humak, this map does favour rushing. I think it's a very nice rush map, you know, map to rush as well. And
I think my point is there are no place where PERN can stop and line up his dodges.
Well, he
Because
just...
you have the sequences.
I'm afraid that he did stop to line up his dodge on the lift jumps and proceeded to fall into the lava. And we're just seeing deaths everywhere right now.
Oh, can you get back from there?
Yeah. You mean addicted, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Makes it now, and ooh, doesn't make it down the hatch though. I mean, PERN taking another death quite early on, which is giving addicted a really good lead here. And this last room can be quite tricky as well, especially if you forget what you have to do.
Oh, he doesn't make it!
Misses the lift jump. He was not prepared for that. He could have started pressing backwards a lot earlier on. I mean, it is probably one of the hardest maps in the division, if not the hardest map. I mean, I think only Foulness is kind of on point, on the same level as this map.
Yeah, I think you might be right. PERN lying exactly the same place as last time. First he misses the shot, he goes back down, and he misses the dodge and falls into the lava.
And another death from addicted here. Least favourite room of the map, which is apparently jumping on a couple of lifts. And here he comes. Lining it up, makes a dodge, misses the second one. Is he going to get crushed by the lift? No, he decides to move out the way of it. And he's just... I love watching PERN, he's such a legend. And oh no.
But he doesn't go to the edge when he dodges, that's the problem. He just dodges from the middle of the lift, and that's just not far enough.
Yeah, he's made
finally
it.
makes it.
We did see Addicted die here on his previous, one of his previous runs. Failing the lift jump. Makes it no problem this time. Loses a bit of health there, interestingly. And PERN, his friend, has equalised as well, 1-1. Kind of interesting that these guys are just dying left, right and centre, and then they just happen to cap at the same time as well. I mean, I guess the interesting thing about this map is, although both these players are making... Oh, PERN again. Both these players are making quite a lot of mistakes, but the map is relatively short, and PERN... It's just not working out for him at the moment. We've got 5 minutes remaining on this map, and only one cap each so far. In that case, we may be seeing a replay of the map, if it does end in a tie, which would be a pretty bad mistake from our part. But
well, Addicted making his second cap, so...
We can't question his methods. He is PERN, and there's nothing more to say.
Well, he did... Ooh! he almost died there. Just glitching over the edge and hitting the shot.
He just runs over it and it's like, yeah, no problem. 2-2. Here we go. Hits the shot. It's all down to this last lift jump and dodge to the flags. Can he do it? Yeah.
He can.
Makes it no problem. I'm relieved, very relieved, that this map did end with 3 caps. Yeah, I'm gonna let these guys know that we're ready to go, and we'll get this started. Seeing a couple of predictions in the chat. Banny saying $10 that Skarn's going to warp. Okay, I thought he said going to win, but yeah, warping works as well. So yeah, here we go. First map, CoZylicious, picked by Condy. Already taking an early death there, Condy. So yeah, Condy are our number 1 seed, number 4 seed coming into the playoffs, being the A tier seed of this match. And Condy has looked really good in this tournament so far, and is however lagging a little bit behind Skarn, who seems to be really quite good on this map so far. It is Skarn's own map pick, CoZylicious, and we're already seeing significantly less mistakes. Oh, hello. Okay, Skarn I say less mistakes, but he has hit the button, and I don't know what happened, but he just didn't feel like he wanted to go for it, which has given Condy a lead now. But Condy is unable to dodge off the corner there, and takes his second I think that was his second death, or was it his first? His first death. But he comes up to the final lift jump and will make this first cap. Meanwhile, Condy taking another death here around the 16th day, and he's looking really, really good. Condy yet again falling into the slime. To be honest, I think this time might even be faster than his first one. Makes the lift jump. He is going to cap this out. 138, now 122 from Skarn. That is a fantastic run from him. Play from him. Condy is as far as he's ever been in the map so far now, so he may get in his first cap in about 30 seconds time. Making it into the flag room now. Goes for an interesting dodge shot there, Condy. I've not seen anyone do that before. Makes the lift jump. Will get his first cap of the game for this one. He's going to do the dodge shot again. Makes it no problem. And will lift jump his way into the second cap. So now all Skarn has got to do is hold his nerve here. He's got just the flag room to go. Hits the shot, makes the lift jump, and will win this map 3-2. Condy's had a fantastic cup so far in the groups, but all it takes is a couple of mistakes in the playoffs to be knocked out of the cup. And so Condy, after all of his fantastic work so much and gameplay in the groups, he's under real pressure here from Skarn. Skarn, who's had a real shaky group stage, is leading this match and already ahead of Condy on his own map pick right now. Really nice map, FaithSolo. I did originally... death there from Condy! Halfway into the map, dipping there into the lava, and Skarn into the safe section of the map now. It's pretty impossible to die in this room, just maybe with the exception of cratering. And Skarn making the first cap here, making it 1-0. And Condy makes it past the room into the flag room now, so pretty much a guaranteed cap. But yeah, Skarn has just got such a commanding lead right now. Looking really good as well. I'm liking his technique in this room with the sideways jumps. Clearly has very good control of his movement in midair, showing good technique. Condy, I don't know what's going on with Condy in this flag room at the moment. I said guaranteed cap, but hitting the shots in a different sequence than what I've seen the other players doing, but I guess it works all the same in the end. And yeah, a minute 40 behind Skarn. Skarn has made it into the flag room. Hits the 6 shots. That makes it 2-1, and yeah, only 50 seconds behind Condy with a cap in front as well on his final run. He could be feeling the pressure. I don't believe we've ever seen Skarn play in a BT tournament before, at least not from my memory, and so he's going to have to deal with the pressure of being in the lead in a playoff match and holding his nerve, but it's not going to be close to Skarn's 226. And Skarn looking really good. Condy dying in the lava yet again, even closer to the end of the map. A 2-0. Ooh, goodness me, Skarn really almost missed that lift. He was a centimetre away from jumping into the lava there. That is a sign of nerves for you. 29 HP as well. He is so fortunate not to have died there, but it probably wouldn't have mattered. He's 2 caps ahead already, or 1 cap ahead even, and he's gonna make this a match win. And here we have it. So both these players seated next to each other in Tier C. Salas already taking a death, early death, not not the usual place you see players die on this map. That's twice now, and yeah, Salas was originally, he signed up for Division 3 based on his previous cup experiences. I made the decision that he would play in Division 2 instead. He was very unhappy about that decision. He voiced it on a number of occasions to many different people. Salas, yeah, 9 points out of the group, so he must have won 3 out of 4 of his matches. Oh, Zinc!
Zinc taking a death there on a quite easy dodge in my opinion.
And yeah, makes a nice approach to the flag. We'll get the first cap. Oh, Zinc, wow. Zinc doing that room the intended way as well, not holding walk on the mover, which you can do as a way of kind of hacking your way around the obstacle, but he decides to do the jump straight from the mover, and that is a very difficult technique to do on this map, which he does no problem, equalises 1-1. ConcreteFactory, an interesting map because there's quite a number of shortcuts in this map that are actually easier to do than the intended ways. One stand. Oh, Zinc again!
Zinc at the same dodge, even.
At the same dodge, on his own map pick as well.
Yeah, I'm just watching Salas. He looks really stable.
Zinc with another death, failing to dodge on the ramp.
Yeah, he's been looking really stable after a few deaths in the beginning.
Yeah.
Maybe he just needed to get into the groove of things. As far as I know, he has a lot of cup experience.
He's gonna have to pull something out of the bag on Salas' own map pick. Here we go. Salas on the left. And Zinc on the right here. And yeah, it'd be good if we do go to a decider, because then we'll be seeing the decider map, Foulness, which we haven't seen so far. Zinc deciding to make a suicide after failing in that room. Very questionable decision there. He could have just run back and repeated the obstacle, but he's just cost himself a needless 10 seconds there, and also giving away valuable information to Salas that he's failed. And that is again like another death there from Zinc, but this is lack of BT Cup experience, I would say, struggling with some of the pressure and the nerves of this occasion, but also giving away needless deaths and information to Salas, which is going to make Salas feel a lot more comfortable and a lot less pressured to run through the map.
I mean, giving that information is really important. I mean, not to.
He did get a 1:22 time there, which is I think about the same that we saw from Skarn when he played this map earlier, and yeah, really solid run from him on his own map pick. And
Zinc misses the shot and almost the dodge. Oh, and he dies exactly the same way as PERN did a couple of times.
Even if he doesn't win this match, he comes away with the moral victory, at least.
He does the suicide again. He missed the bot, but just suicides.
I feel for him. I think, you know, Zinc's been practicing quite a lot throughout this cup. I think a fair bit in preparation for this game as well, but picking yourself up and getting past the mental barrier when you do make these mistakes. We will get this match underway. I think it's the third time tonight that we're seeing CoZylicious being picked, and best of luck to both players as we get ispyz on the left here and Sprainy on the right. CoZylicious picked by ispyz. To your surprise, Humac, you thought he would pick BT-FaithSolo, so indeed he must be very, very good at this map, especially...
No, I know he likes this map as well, but I was just surprised that he eliminated BT-FaithSolo.
Right. and taking a really huge lead at the moment, because Sprainy has failed to make this lift jump room, and ispyz is steaming ahead right now. ispyz originally signing up for Division 3, but decided very shortly afterward that actually he wanted to play in Division 2, and you know, he's been really putting in the practice, as we can see right now, and looking like one of the strongest players of this of the playoffs that we've seen so far.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think ispyz has experience in BT, so he didn't really know about the level, but soon realized that he does have the level to compete in Division 2.
And we have a death from Sprainy as ispyz caps it out for the first cap, and that's the time of 1 minute 20. That is the fastest time that we've seen on this map so far tonight, showing signs of frustration probably with herself, because I can't imagine that is a technique that she's been practicing, to jump where you clearly have to do a dodge, and chilling, walking up the steps.
ispyz is about to cap his third.
I think Sprainy saw Vader playing on Temple Escape and decided to do something similar.
Sprainy picked the map. It looked like she was just giving the people what they wanted, so I'm not sure if... Oh, she fails on the first jump there after the button.
Yeah, both players falling in the same spot there. It is a tough jump around there, and both players making it this time. This map is very interesting. It's very, very short, possibly one of the shortest of the division, but it does have some very, very tight obstacles and timings. It's a really good test of these players' abilities. Sprainy taking a death there, and ispyz looking really, really comfortable yet again. He's already passed the hardest obstacles of this map now, so it's...
Oh, he fails the jump!
Okay, well, I spoke too soon, clearly.
Running to the edge, so he just didn't have enough speed for the jump.
And Sprainy now making it as far as she's made it in the map so far, misses the third ceiling shot and has to suicide. I can't see him doing that mistake again. It was...
But he missed the button! What the...
Okay. Sprainy again missing the ceiling shot there, picking a map probably for the benefit of the community rather than the benefit of her playoff progression.
Yeah, the last part is just... There's a really small chance to die. It's just this this dodge to the flag.
Sprainy pulling out the happy emotes because she's just missed the ceiling shot for a third time in a row. Yes, indeed, and I guess an interesting dynamic of the tournament is, you know, coming into the hardest 5 maps as you reach the round of 16. It does require, you know, prior map knowledge, because you suddenly have just 1 day to practice 5 super difficult maps in your division. But Sprainy does get a cap on the board eventually, as does ispyz with his second cap. So Sprainy showing what she's capable of here. She can cap this map. He's about to pick up the flag and put Sprainy out of her misery. Sprainy dying yet again in the bridge room. GG. 18 deaths from Sprainy, 9 from ispyz. And just to put that in perspective, Sprainy died less across all 8 of her group maps. We'll get this underway. Here we go. 6th match of the evening. Gem versus pAnda. And we're off. Gem on the left, pAnda on the right. Oh, Gem missed the shot there, and she could have been stuck there had she missed it a second time, but she did make it, which gives pAnda just a very slight lead at the moment.
But it seems like Gem has caught up a bit.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
She's just about 1 second behind, that's it.
Yeah, she started out being 2 seconds behind, and I think she's got it down to 1 now. That's very true indeed. I think she lines up her shot a bit faster as well. Oh, misses.
Oh, she missed the last one.
but Panda... Oh my goodness.
6 HP! What the fuck?
Wow. I really thought that would kill him. It did look... Oh, Panda...
Oh!
Ooh,
Oh, I thought he was gonna crater.
That was so close. Oh my god. I mean, he might have cratered on that one though. He lift jumped quite high, but he did hit the shot and just made it onto the platform as well. Gem is catching up now. I think she hits that button first time she does, and she's actually overtaken Panda
misses
now.
the jump, has to do it again.
Yeah, indeed. And this is Gem's speed really coming into play here. You know, she's been lagging behind Panda just a little bit throughout most of this run, but yeah, looking really strong, Gem. And she will make the first cap here, and Panda really not too far behind at all. He'll make his first cap, probably about 10 seconds behind Gem. Yeah, indeed, 9 seconds there. And so yeah, I reckon now we're looking at a good, probably 20 seconds it takes to do that room that Panda's just entered. That 20-second lead that Gem has right now, and she needs to focus and make sure she doesn't do a PERN here. Does not do a PERN. Big congratulations to Gem. Gem making it out of this last room now, and we'll make her... Ooh. Oh no! Gem! She's fallen down in the flag room. She's gone up the lift, and she attempted to jump from the lift to the parapets of the wall surrounding the castle, and she just fell in between the lift and the wall. So look, Panda's coming up to it now. She jumped from here and fell underneath that wooden platform, and she couldn't get back.
That is a grave mistake.
That is a very grave mistake indeed, and it's so uncharacteristic of Gem. And you know, that far into the map after everything you've done, you know, we're talking 3.5 to 3 minute cap times here, and she's thrown it all away by just doing the most ridiculous mistake ever. And the Twitch chat has caught up to the minute's delay. We're seeing a lot of reactions to that moment. ispyz calling it unlucky as fuck. Vader calling out the rip, lots of crosses, lots of candles, and dearie me, Gem, she is going to have to hope for something huge from Panda here, but I don't see it happening. She was very close there to falling into the slime. And it's another death from Panda, look, and now, you know, we've seen Gem is a faster player than Panda, except she's not making the most of these two further deaths.
She just missed the shot twice.
This is going to be our first overtime of these playoffs, provided that Super has well, she makes the jump no problem this time, Gem, and as long as overtime is enabled, we will see this go into overtime. 2-2 there. I think we're going to see first map win to Panda, our E tier D tier competitor, versus Gem, who is our B tier competitor, and this is going to be 3-2 to Panda on the first map, which is Gem's map pick as well. Huge surprise. Yeah, I mean, you know, you just want to wait for that lift to go up. Right? It's so easy to say when, you know, we're the ones just watching here from the sidelines and we're not playing under this pressure, but you know, with that lead, exactly, especially at that point in the map, you just take it safe. And
Gem take the first death on the lift jump there. Panda makes it. Oh, and he misses a jump.
Panda not capitalizing on 3 early deaths from Gem on Foulness. And yeah, this map we saw for the first time Sprainy versus ispyz, and Gem now making it as far as she ever has before, and Panda as well, missing the shot like Gem did on her first time in this room. Gem not forgetting the sequence like Sprainy did earlier, and she's made it into the safe part of the map now.
And she opted to dodge off the mover rather than jump like ispyz did.
Yeah, shout outs to ispyz. dying there 3 times, I think it was, in his match. And Gem grabbing the flag, doesn't miss that shot at least, and is going to get the first cap here. And this is going to give pAnda probably the cap. Gem running off the platform there as well, and this map is just an absolute bloodbath, to be honest. Gem dying again. pAnda's going to grab the flag, misses the jump around. We did.
This is turning into such a shit show. What the fuck?
And makes the shot. He will cap this 1-1. Gem is meanwhile still dying, and she's only marginally in front of pAnda on this run now. And yeah, it's really too soon to say what this is going to be. On LostTemple versus Gem, and he's on his way to a second cap, and Gem is dying over and over again. She's throwing this match away.
I'm not gonna call it yet, because this map has caused a lot of problems for both players. But pAnda is definitely in a really, really strong position now.
Yeah, that's very true.
Misses a jump with the flag again.
He does, and yet another death here from Gem. pAnda making the shot. He's making all the important obstacles at the moment. He's failing at some of the parts that don't punish you, and so we will see a 2-2 here, and this is going to put the pressure on pAnda, but I'm liking pAnda's odds at the moment.
He missed the shot.
Oh
so
my goodness. Wow.
Are you gonna call it?
Yeah, we're at 2-2 here.
They are neck and neck.
My
but
money,
Gem dies again.
My money's still on pAnda. He's just, I think emotionally he's in a better place than Gem right now. We're at 15 deaths for Gem versus 9 for pAnda. And okay, they're almost neck and neck. pAnda's got a good 5-second lead on Gem. Gem dying again. Gem's just, I don't know, she's just not in the right headspace for this map. 16 deaths now for her.
Oh, and pAnda, he missed the lift coming up.
Yeah, he's died there, I think, 2 or 3 times now, and Gem again.
He did make the shot, but his dodge was just not straight.
But I think she might make this now. Pressure's on, makes the shots, dodges away, she's in the safe zone. pAnda is not far behind.
She has to... You can fuck up this this last dodge up.
Yeah, and she's doing the jump
Waste of
technique
time.
as well, but she has made it. She grabs the flag, makes the shot.
She takes it to a desired map.
Put your hands together for Gem for equalising this match at 1-1. And, you know, for pAnda, he's just so much more of an old school player than Gem, as far as I know. I just think he won't be comfortable on this map. He won't have had much time to learn it, like Gem has in all of her experience managing the BT.net servers, and I think she's going to win this one.
Yeah, she does take a slight lead in the beginning, lift jumping to the second platform instead of the first.
Weird that she wasn't activating the button there. It looked to me like she hit it both times, but the third time she does make it, and now both these players neck and neck.
pAnda does die though.
Yeah.
I didn't see.
Yeah, he died in the exact same space that Gem died, but she doesn't make the lift jump in the rush room and takes a death a little bit later than pAnda, which now gives him a little bit of an advantage. We may see a couple more deaths still yet to come. pAnda now making it.
pAnda does make it this time.
And Gem yet again dying. This is so unlike her. And he arrives into the PERN room, makes it no problem. Arrives into the Sprainy room, makes it no problem. And he's approaching the end of the map now. He's... Ooh, I'm surprised he went for that. That could have killed him.
Yeah, those moves, they cross you, right?
Yeah, that would kill you. I think it would anyway. And Gem with yet another death in the slime. And pAnda is going to...
Last lift jump here. Does make it 1-0.
His first cap indeed. Depends on the map. There are some maps, say, take Evil Twin for example, where speed is going to make the difference, because you can rely on your opponents making a lot of errors and losing time in various sections of the map. But on a map like this, I totally agree with you. It's full of death zones. At this point for Gem, it's out of her hands. Another
She
death.
died again.
This is going to be 3-0 victory, and Gem is going to be so upset and annoyed at what happened to her on LostTemple. It's cost her this match. She did manage to win the second one, but no, it's done. It's GG. Naru calling out that Ron is a beast. So yeah, he is playing really, really well at the moment. Ron, funnily enough, actually, he signed up to the Cup as a Division 3 player, and again, similarly to Salas, I had to kind of put him up into Division 2. Turned out to be the right decision, I think, for both Salas and Ron. And
oh, PinCode missing the lift jump there.
yeah, PinCode missing the lift jump, but Ron also missing a shot at the bridge section. So rip to both players. We are playing Foulness. I called out before this match started that we would be seeing approximately 500 deaths on this match. That may have been a slight exaggeration, but you never know. I'd think a 20-second slower time. Oh, but he's missed a simple jump there, and that is going to give Ron a huge, huge advantage. And especially considering he seems to be in beast mode for this cup. That's going to be 1-0 for him so far. Yeah, and Ron's made it into the safe part of this map as well, and yeah, looking really, really strong. Just the one death from Ron so far as I know, as he grabs the flag, hits the shot, and will make this 2 caps, 2-0. Hasn't been able to get a cap in yet, and Ron is just destroying PinCode on the hardest map, potentially or debatably, in this division.
He doesn't look nervous or anything, it's just gone through the map like it was just another run.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the one death that we did see from him, he just happened to miss a shot there, which is a mistake that I make in practice quite a lot anyway. So, oh, PinCode!
Oh, missed the button in the end, the shot.
Oh no, what a nightmare. He almost had a consolation cap, but Ron doesn't make the same mistake and calls out the boom. Yeah, he has pulled the short straw here as these players begin the next map, and I reset the map scores here. There we go. And Ron already with a slight lead on his own map pick. Doing those stairs really optimally as well. He's skipping.
Yeah, that looked also really fast.
Skipping some of the jumps. I think PinCode did the same thing though, because he was a bit slower at the beginning, but he's maintaining that distance behind Ron. These players do like to hit their talkies, waving at the camera, something we always like to see.
Yeah, Ron shooting the JT Wizzy sign, I don't think he likes him.
I don't think though we've actually seen a death here so
I
far.
was just about to mention it.
Yeah.
It is the scariest room, but people don't seem to die there, so...
Yeah, very small error there from PinCode, but it's not costing him a death. And Ron making the lift jump no problem. PinCode coming up to it as well. Ooh, oh my word!
Ooh, he does miss it.
That is our first death in the lift jump room of the tournament. Congratulations,
Yeah.
PinCode.
It was like he couldn't get a good jump off the lift, so he just hit the ceiling and went back into the slime, and now he takes another.
Yeah, running into the lava there. Ron maybe has been watching Gem stream and deciding to take it nice and slow at that lift at the end, and gets the first cap. Ron overtaking PinCode here, not getting stuck on the wooden platform, and he's going to cap this 2-0 with PinCode coming up to the cap as well.
Ooh, PinCode almost falling off the edge there.
Yeah, it's not a room you want to die in. Shout outs to Gem, commiserations yet again. You know, I think despite losing this match pretty convincingly, PinCode can be happy that he died at the PERN dodge. So there we have it.
Yeah, that is an achievement, if that's what you're saying.
Absolutely, it's 3-1 to PERN.
Very comfortable win there.
I just said to PERN. I just said it was a win to PERN. It was a win for Ron on 2 maps. And oh my god, Batonics has joined the stream. Wants to play in Div 1. Get out of here, buddy. It's not gonna happen. Oops. There we go.
Oh, Jigsaw missing the first shot there.
Yes, indeed, taking the first death. It is a tough obstacle. It reminds me of, like I said, was saying a bit earlier today, of the first obstacle of Indifferent. It's an obstacle which is probably one of the hardest in the map, and it's put right at the beginning to act as a bit of a filter, I guess, for these players. Finals YOLOing the drop there, like we saw Addicted do earlier today, and
ooh, and Jigsaw missing the lift.
Yeah, CoZylicious isn't going to be a map he's familiar with, and probably... Oh, missing the dodge Finals! That was not a straight dodge at all. Good technique there from Jigsaw. Back in the days of clan base, it was debatable whether or not warp keys should be allowed on those movers, but it's kind of since become a bit of a standard in Bunnytrack competitions, and something we let players do today. Finals doing it doing it the really fast way. He did the jump off the platform and then tried to make the shot within the same movement, but swims to the wrong flag. Now he's saying that Jigsaw has to rely on deaths from Finals, and Finals just going for that box drop again. I mean, I guess it's oh, is he gonna make this? No, he's not gonna make it. Finals got a bad mover timing and a slightly bad swim from the platform, and decided to go for it, but getting crushed by the door. Yeah, you know, I was surprised at this map pick from Jigsaw. I think of all the maps, it was probably the worst one he could have picked. But he's, oh dear, he's missed the door.
Can he get?
He can make it back.
Dies.
He could have made it with a dodge, but I think that's probably never happened to him in practice before. He wasn't comfortable with the amount of space that he had to make a dodge, and yeah, went for a jump, and it was a bad decision from him. Really, really unlucky for Jigsaw.
Finals having fun at the mover here. That's 5 times. Oh, he makes it on the 6.
Finals, for all of his good aim in Instagear and Weapon CTF, is failing to hit a stationary target, but he has eventually made it. And
yeah, but I don't know if aimbot works on actor targets here. So triggers.
Finals exposed. And decides not to hang around the door as well. And I really feel for Jigsaw. That should be 3-2 to him, but it's only 2-2 now, and you know, this gives Finals a huge chance. He's a whole minute ahead of Jigsaw, probably more given their speed difference on this map. And well, I say that Finals is unable to make this lift jump.
He has to lift jump later. What is he doing?
But, like, it's just
5 times. 6 is the charm again.
Yeah. And he's coming into the flag room now. I think Finals is looking a little bit dodgy in this flag room. He's going for the standard technique, the intended technique of jumping from this platform. Does it again. That actually looked the best that he's done it so far. Another death from Jigsaw, and that is GG on the first map. As we jump into it on the countdown. Probably the hardest map in the division. We've seen very high death counts on this map, except for that match of Ron versus PinCode. We only saw 5 deaths, but that was it in 3.5 minutes. So yeah, we'll see how this goes for these guys. Jigsaw taking a slight lead here. Ooh, lands on the very edge of the platform. But makes it.
He started using the walk button and almost got crushed by the door.
And Jigsaw opting to hold walk on this platform and front flip, and the issue is going to cost him time to get through this door, which he does make now. Finals overtaking. And Finals into the easy section of the map. So is Jigsaw. I think this is the highest level.
But there's no information given to the other player. There have been no deaths so far, so Finals doesn't know that he does have like, what is it, like 10 seconds lead or something?
Yeah, I mean, I think in the case of Finals, though, it probably doesn't really matter what his opponent's doing, or if his opponent dies, he's playing the map exactly the same way, regardless. Yeah, it's so interesting watching Jigsaw because he's all of these doors.
He almost gets crushed.
Yeah, it's just like he just takes us half second longer than anticipated, and somehow making it through. And Jigsaw is now at a real big advantage against Finals on his own map. He doesn't like what's going on in this room. He's gonna do it again here, Jigsaw. Don't really understand.
Yeah, because he saw Finals just dying, so he knows he's up by almost a minute now.
Yeah, indeed, he can take his time. I mean, I was just surprised because he was doing everything right in that room, but he just didn't like. Maybe he thought he didn't press the button or something. It doesn't matter how fast Finals is at this stage. All that matters is Jigsaw. Is he going to make it? That was a slow dodge from the platform there. Doesn't make the door.
No.
Which is fortunate for him because he could have been crushed by that door. But he went for it anyway. And
it's so close every time. Oh, he misses the shot straight after.
Really interesting match at the moment. Let's have a look at these the times and the deaths right now. So we got 6 deaths from Finals versus 5 from
Finals
Jigsaw.
almost under a minute also with his cap.
Yeah, a minute versus 1 minute 16 from Jigsaw. And Finals is in the safe spot.
Oh, and Finals dies where you... I would say that you cannot die. Like, it's such an easy jump, and he just walks straight into the slime.
And we're getting the ha-ha-has from Jigsaw. Very aptly timed after Finals takes his death there. And this is...
Jigsaw even have to redo the room. But he's so far ahead with Finals.
He won't
doing
care.
yet another death.
He won't care. This is his victory lap now. He knows he's got this one. Although he does obviously have to make the dodge and shoot here. And he has missed a couple of the dodge and shoots earlier in the map. Here he comes. Jigsaw makes a shot. And we have a decider on our hands.
Brings it to a 3rd map.
Kind of about your optimizations. So, I don't know. It could have been a good pick as well. But here we go. Into CoZylicious. Jigsaw versus Finals in the decider. And first minor error there from Finals. Finals taking the slightly faster way, lift jumping straight to the left side, which helps him to catch up on Jigsaw now.
And yeah, he's overtaking him now.
Both players opting to do the forward lift jump rather than, I can't remember who was doing it earlier. Someone was opting to do a backwards lift jump. I think it was Ron. Can't remember. It's so unusual to see that. Wow, what a match. Oh dear, Jigsaw's somehow not made it through the door. I don't know what happened there. He has a lot of difficulties making it through doors. He's got a good 15-second, 20-second lead on Jigsaw.
Jigsaw has to redo the lift room for the 3rd time, I believe. And doing a PERN. Down to 42 HP. Can't do too many of those.
No, indeed. He's shooting too early, you know. The lift is going up before he's landing on it. There we go, makes it. Yeah, here we go.
Let's see.
Ooh,
it was actually really...
Yeah.
He does make it though, 1-1.
He does make it there, at least. Ooh.
And Jigsaw dies, I didn't see it.
No, me neither actually. Well, the stream did catch it, but I noticed that he got slimed. And finals 2-1 now, and finals here, dodging.
Is cruising to the quarterfinal.
Yeah, and that is GG in 3 maps. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching the stream. Big congratulations to these 8 players who have made it through. Commiserations to the 8 that have just been knocked out tonight, but thank you very much for participating and playing in this tournament.